Buildy here. Uncle Buildy, that is. Here I am walking around with a selfie stick in my neighborhood. Never thought I'd do that, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I try to become a successful YouTube vlogger and other things so I can stay here and not have to run back and forth to the US. Oh, forgive the title. I was just playing with words a little bit. I'm not trying to destroy the language or anything. As Curly said, "You guys is more than the King's English." Been around a lot of corporate people love doing that. They think it makes them seem smart to say something like infectization instead of affection. Those guys is more than the King's English. Them and journalists. But what I'm not here to talk to you today about language, we're talking about nutrition. Its food is totally different here than it is in the West. When I'm working in the US, I really try to watch what I eat. I don't go to fast food places. Very rarely if my boss invites me, you know, for dinner or something. That happens like maybe once every few months. And I try to be, you know, quite moderate and get something healthy if they have it. They don't have anything healthy. But, oh, pigeons. Anyway. I generally learn to cook in my hotel room. Rice, beans, make little stews, use canned stuff. I know canned stuff's not good for you. It's probably better than fast food though. Anyway, maybe a couple of times a week, if I'm lucky, there's a place somewhere nearby where I'm working where I can get a nice healthy salad. But I only do that a couple of times a week. Usually don't have time. And they're kind of pricey. And they're hard to find. Industrial factory areas are what they call in nutritionists speak gray zones. Nutritionally speaking, people buy their groceries at Walmart and eat fast food. Most of the stuff at Walmart, especially like French vegetables and stuff, not French vegetables, I'm sorry, I have a little dental problem. Fresh vegetables and such have almost no minerals. You can tell, you pick up a nice big juicy red tomato at Walmart and smell it, put it right up on your nose and smell it. You can't smell nothing. You know why? There's no minerals. It doesn't absorb anything from the soil, if it's even grown in soil. If it's grown in soil, it's grown in depleted soil and it's made nice and bright and red and big by chemicals. Or it's grown in growth medium. There's not even any freaking soil there. And that's what you're eating. It's just textured, colored water balloons. Same with cucumbers. Cantaloupe, everything. That's why it doesn't have any taste anymore. It's not you, it's the vegetables. First time I came to the Far East, well, not Far East, I guess, the East, hit Uzbekistan in 2004, stayed at a real nice hotel at my company's expense. Got up in the morning, went downstairs, I could smell cantaloupe while I'm walking down the stairs into the great room. They had a buffet set up for us and I could freaking smell the cantaloupe. Nostalgia washed over me. It's like when I was a little kid. Everything there had flavor, had actual taste. You could smell a tomato as you raised it up to your mouth. You could smell the acidity. They were grown in real soil. Traditionally, actually, a lot of Muslim countries use the same techniques that were described in the good book about resting the soil every 7 years. They don't like those chemicals and they don't like Monsanto. Totally different world. Now I've been going back and forth from the US to my home in this area in Crimea, and I eat as I just described, canned stuff. Beans, rice. I eat a lot of fish. I do a lot of canned fish. Salad when I can get it. I do eat moderately. I try not to drink very much beer. Actually, I don't. I go for like weeks without ever touching a bottle. When I do drink it, 3 or 4 in a nice pub. Well, I rarely get to go to one. No more. But in about 4 or 5 months' time, I will gain upwards of 30 pounds. And I feel all bloaty and bad and got all kinds of joint pains. I take supplements. I take lots and lots of zinc, potassium, vitamins, because I know they're not in the food. It doesn't seem to do any good. I get home, I eat home-cooked meals almost exclusively. Everything comes from Narinka. A few things from the grocery store, but even those are locally grown. You go in a grocery store and potatoes, carrots, stuff like that, they still got dirt on them. Eggs got feathers on them. How appalling. It's natural stuff. I usually am here a little more over a month, 1 month, and I eat like King Farouk. My wife is doing stuff like, giving me more and more and more. I'm finished, that's enough. So, I'm sit. Yes, sit. I'm full. I don't want it anymore. You don't love me. She pushes it. And I eat till I'm freaking stuffed. And you know what? Within 5 weeks, I've lost all that weight. Might be something to think about. What is it in the food in the West that does that? It's all bulk and no nutrition. All these excitotoxins and partially hydrogenated soy protein and monosodium glutamate and all these things. I think a monosodium glutamate is an excitotoxin. What's riboflavin anyway? They put it in everything. Don't do that crap here. Bread is bread. You buy bread from the store, well, you better use it pretty fast or it'll mold and rot real quick. That's real bread. The stuff that you leave on your shelf for a month and it doesn't even get slick and it doesn't get any mold, yeah, that's pure chemicals, baby. Anyway, something to think about. I know I feel a lot better being here. I've only been here, it hadn't even been a week, and I already feel better. I'm starting to lose weight, I can tell. And I eat like a king. I don't know if you could hear that or not. I'll do it again. I eat like a king. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough for this one. Eat well and live well. Eat happy food. Eat chickens who had happy lives rather than horrifying ones. It's better for you. We'll talk more about the chickens and the GMOs later. Okay, signing out.